Worre to our call tonight, to all of our Strong Max women and our Strong Max men who support them. So Marina, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, we have to, we'll unmute you. So sorry about that. We don't want to have a lot of background noise. So let me go ahead and you can accept the ad. Here you are. Ah, fantastic. Well, welcome to our call. We're very, very excited to have you. And I know that you're so busy getting ready for your big event. And so maybe you could just tell us a little bit about the Most Powerful Women event, how it started. I know it was all your brainchild, how it started, where it's evolved to, and why are you giving us this incredible opportunity to attend for free this year?
Well, thank you so much, Anne, for having me. It's my great honor and pleasure. And actually going to start a little bit before that. I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story because, you know, I was born and raised in Ukraine. I started my own business when I was 18 years old. I joined first network marketing company when I was 21. But since I was a little girl, my mom always told me that I can achieve anything I want in life and I can dream big dreams and I can be who I want to be. And I was little and naive, and I believed in my own strength and power at the time. But like for most of us, you know, life started happening to me as well. I became a single mom. I lost my business. Most importantly, you know, from not just, you know, being broke financially is not fun. You know, being a single mom is definitely not fun. But what was worse for me is I lost me. I lost Marina. I lost that confidence and strength in my voice. So to the point that I was looking at myself in the mirror and I hated that person. You know, I was disgusted by who I become. You know, when you, even though my relationship was not physically abusive, it was verbally abusive to the point that, you know, when you told that you're, you know, you're worse this and worse that, for quite some time, unfortunately, you start believing in it. And I believed into all these lies, into all this nonsense about myself. And it was hard because, you know, I feel like even though I don't wish physical abuse to anybody, that's the hardest thing. And nobody ever have to go through it, not child, woman, or man, nobody. But for me personally, I feel like, you know, I can take a physical pain, you know, like bruise is gonna heal. But how do you come out when you break my heart? You know, how do you heal when you break my soul? You know, how do you come out of that? So I've been on that kind of like on the journey of finding my voice and finding my strength and build my confidence again for several years. And of course, I didn't do it by myself. I had help of, you know, I was able to find the right people and surround myself and become like a sponge, absorbing from all of them their belief in me and, you know, their encouragement and their coaching and their mentorship. So that's why, like Anne said, you know, mentorship is really important. Surrounding yourself with the right people is really important because you're going to become the average of 5 people you're spending most of your time with. And in my case, that average took me in the dark places, but when I changed that average, it took me to a completely different way, in a completely you know, different life. So when I finally was able to find my voice, my strength, and my power, I made a promise to myself. First of all, I never want to lose again. But most importantly, I decided that I'm going to help as many women and men as I possibly can who had that strength and confidence and lost it through their journey, to help them find it again, but also to a million other girls who were told since they were little that they're nothing, that they're nobody, and who do you think you are? You're just a woman. You cannot do big things. You're just a support puzzle in somebody else's pretty picture. So I wanted to tell to all of these girls that you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are powerful, and you are enough. So that's kind of like how that was my journey. But also when I realized that there are a lot of women like me who need help, and that's how the women's event came about. You know, that's why I decided to put something that is a safe environment for women of all walks of life, with different backgrounds, with different, ages, skin color, anything you can imagine. And just create that, not just an event, but create a movement, create a movement of women supporting each other. Because I think that when we women come together in empowering way, in supporting way, and sometimes kicking the butt way, in a loving way, pushing each other to step of our comfort zone and help us face the fears and help us, build that courage and build that, learn from those mistakes and help us overcome those obstacles. Once we all together do that, I think a lot of amazing things gonna happen, not just for women, but for the world in general. Because, I know some of you think is like, yeah, building network marketing business is hard. But if you really think about it, it's like, yeah, it's a simple business. It takes time. It takes, skills and mindset and dedication and time, and sometimes blood, sweat, and tears in order to build a successful business. But we women, we're capable of so much more. We're giving birth. We're raising generations. Raising generations is hard. Giving birth is hard. Building network marketing is not as hard, as long as you believe in yourself. And I think it's important thing to realize that, 74% of all the participants worldwide are women. So they are the representation of a majority of your organization, but also who loves shopping more than women. We buy not just for ourselves, but we buy for our households, for our families. So women are your majority of your customer base, and women are majority of your team. So learning how to serve this group better, learning how to empower and inspire us better, learning how to, what motivates us, what drives us, why we see the opportunity inside of network marketing. I think it's really important. So that's kind of like how the women's event came about. And I was really blessed because the lineup I put for the first event, and now it's the 7th year that we will be doing this event. They were pouring their heart and soul from stage in such a big way that, and I think since that first event, everybody realized that that's a safe environment, that the place to learn, that's the place to come together and grow together. And that's what we've been doing ever since for 7 years.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I have a co-host with me today, Tammy Sellers, who is a Crown Diamond with Max International. And Tammy, if you're there, I know you have a question or two for Marina as well.
Yeah, first of all, Marina, I just want to say how inspired I am by your story. I think a lot of women, like myself, can relate to the upbringing of the mindset of, parents. I actually been through a tough time when it comes to value and what we can become, because my parents didn't make much of themselves, and so they didn't know any better, right, to inspire me to become more. These are things that we have to learn over time. And along the way, there was a lot of hiccups and bumps, and I think we all have our unique journeys, but that is what makes us who we are today. And we can always overcome and surround ourselves with people who have or are doing things that we admire. And I just want to say, I've been watching your events. I've invested in your events for 7 years. I was super happy when Eric talked about the rollout of the women's stuff, because it's very, very needed in our profession. I know a lot of women have challenges and struggles more than ever today. So as I talk to women and I'm encouraging them to be part of your program, what can you share with the women that would be worth for them to take the time, because it's a 3-day event. And over and above, I can't believe that you're making it free. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on events. But what will they learn? And what are they going to gain from the experience of attending this event?
Yeah, here's the thing, because with the women's event, I always try to keep it with women specific issues, right? So And I see a lot of women on this call right now, but I'm sure every one of you at some point felt overwhelmed and felt stressed and felt like you do not have enough hours in a day, because I do feel that, you know. I'm a busy woman with a lot of things going on. So, and sometimes I need to kind of like slow down and figure out how do I do with, and how do I deal with my own overwhelm, you know. And we all kind of like coming from different backgrounds, but we're all asking questions, you know. Can I be a good mom? You know, can I be a good wife and a mom and at the same time have business? Can I have it all? You know, is it all possible? And what do I do if I build a business with my spouse? What if he or she's not supporting me? Or what if I don't want them into the business because they're kind of like coming as a bull in a china shop and start messing with my organization that I've built and nurtured for all these years? And all different kind of like dynamic of that, you know, different relationships, different, you know, how to build as a mom, how to build as a couple. What do you do with if the spouse is not supporting? How do you deal with overwhelm? How do you you know, manage your day in a way that you can accomplish more, and at the same time not to kind of like get so stressed and to the point that you hate your life. You know, all of those different things that are important to all women. That's what we will be covering at this event. But most importantly, yes, you probably, if you already heard or participated the GoPro event and read Eric's book, there are 7 skills that he's teaching. So we will be touching on the skills, but most importantly, we all know what we should be doing, right? But we're only doing so much. And for some reason, we don't understand why there is that ceiling, why there is that limitation, why there is that gap that we cannot close. So the entire purpose of this particular event is to help you close this gap, is to help you find that voice, is to help you find your strengths, is to help you build confidence in you, is to help you figure out your relationship with money, you know, because one of the things that when Eric and I train top 7 and 6-figure earners around the world, is once they reach certain level of success, they start questioning, you know, am I worthy? Am I a good leader? You know, or did I leave those people behind? Or did they choose to stay? So there is guilt in certain ways, because as women, as nurturers, we want to drag everybody through the finish line. But we all know it's impossible. So how do you deal with that guilt? How do you, you know, be in peace with yourself, especially if you are like a big-hearted woman who wants to help as many women around you as possible, and men. So all of those different things, we're going to be talking about how to build a bigger dream, because in probably last couple of years, more than ever, my biggest personal breakthrough was to realize that I'm playing small, that I'm dreaming small, that I'm not giving myself a permission to, you know, play bigger and be bolder. And, you know, like I said, there are 74% of women participating as distributors worldwide. But if you ask yourself a question, how many of them are at the top of your company? How many of them are at the top of the profession? Not the same percentage, not even close. Why? Because in my opinion, we do not give ourselves permission to dream bigger. We do not believe that we're worthy. We do not think that we're capable of achieving all the success, and we're not necessarily capable of changing somebody else's life, you know, let alone ours. So that's the whole purpose of this event, is to help you have a breakthrough. And yes, the event is free, but one thing, I do not want you to treat it like free, because here's the thing, when you don't pay the price for it, you don't value it. And you know, I may not ever do a free event ever again, because the challenge is, if you do not have the skin in the game, you don't value it as much. You guys are asking like, oh, what's the reason why I should spend 3 days? I'm spending multiple 7 figures of my own money into this event. So you all have the opportunity to shorten your learning curve, to become better, to become stronger. The years I spent to become who I am today, the mistakes that I've made, the millions of dollars that I spent learning from those mistakes, so you don't have to go through it, so you do not have to spend that money into your learning curve. So hopefully, as the powerful group of speakers and presenters who will be at this event, we can help you shorten that learning curve, and we can equip you with mindset and strategies necessary so you can go out and build a bigger and better business faster. You know, you don't have a million years to make $1 million. Neither do I. So that's the whole purpose of this event. But you know, like I said, don't treat this event as there is no value in it, because guess what? I'll be every minute I have, I'll be learning from all these amazing people, because they are, yes, all of them are my friends, but they're also my mentors. You know, they are the people like Lisa Nichols, you know, people like Marie Forleo, people like I haven't announced that, but Jamie Kern Lima, she's also will be participating at this event. She built $1 billion business, the It Cosmetics that she sold to L'Oreal. She is $1 billion self-made woman. Do you think you can learn something from her? Do you think she's gonna have an idea or two that can benefit you? I cannot wait to hear that woman talk. So here's the thing. The reason why I'm spending all this money, because I want to give this gift to the profession. And I do know that this event is going to be life-changing for every single person attending it. But guess what? It's the gift that you can take or you can ignore. Just because it's free, you can totally ignore it. And it's like, oh, I'll watch it if I can. I'll see if I watch 5 minutes. And you can do that too, because I can teach you how to cook, but I cannot make you hungry. If you're not hungry to change your life, there is nothing I can do for you. Like I said, Eric and I, we're investing multiple 7 figures into this event because I want this to be a gift to the profession. And more than anything, I want to put our profession on the map so the whole world starts paying attention. Like, who are these people? What is network marketing? So they can finally open up their minds into what we have inside of this amazing opportunity through your products, through your financial opportunity. We do have the gift for the society. You know, we do have the opportunity and ability to help people change their financial future in a big way. If you only want to make $200, $300, $500 a month to pay your bills, to keep the roof over your head and provide a little bit better future for your kids, you can. But if you want to totally change your history and totally change the dynamic of your future generations, you absolutely can do that too. You can make as much as you want inside of this profession. But you know what is the challenge that we all have? Because network marketing is so cheap to join. You know, when I started my own business when I was 18 years old, I invested $500,000 into that venture. And at some point I lost it all. You know, no thank you, no goodbye, no nothing. I lost the money and that was it. Inside of network marketing, how much it costs to join Max? I mean, it's like, I'm sure it's either very little or almost next to nothing, because you already have different refund policies with your products, because you're going to get a bunch of products in return. And if you don't like it, you can refund it. So in most cases, it costs you absolutely $0 to join network marketing business, right? And because of the price of entry is so low, the price of exit is so high. You know, that's why a lot of people, when they come in network marketing, when somebody says boo, they quit immediately. They do not take the responsibility. You know what? I did not learn the skills. You know what? I did not really put the hard work into building the business. You know what? I came into this profession with the wrong mentality. I came into this business with the employee mentality, waiting for my paycheck, waiting for somebody else to do the job, and waiting for somebody else to, you know, take care of me and take care of my business, instead of stepping into my true potential and stepping into my power and taking the responsibility for my actions or no actions. So, because if you had to invest into your network marketing, into your Max business, what I had to invest when I started my business, even if you do $100,000 or $50,000, if you have to invest, I can guarantee you, your business right now would be in a different level, in a different state, because you would be treating it seriously. You would be treating it with the right respect it deserves. You would be working your butt off. You will be working really, really hard. And when people say no, you would not be running and crying. You would be actually, okay, I guess I need to develop those skills. I guess I need to invest that time to learn and build a solid foundation, because everybody buying into the promises that network marketing can do. Yes, absolutely. Network marketing can change your financial future. Network marketing can help you to mold you into the better version of you. But you have to deliver to network marketing first. You have to bring your blood, sweat, and tears into this business, your sweat equity, not millions of dollars, not hundreds of thousands of dollars as an initial investment into this business, but your leadership, your passion, your hard work, your excitement, your desire, all of those things you have to bring into this business. And then you're going to get a return. And then you can talk about financial freedom and things like that. So on one side, yes, my goal is to put the profession on the map. And that's the reason why I'm putting this event for free. On the other side, I'm already a little bit regretting it, because I'm worried that people not going to take this gift seriously. The event is not going to have the replay. If you don't show up, you don't show up. Guess what? Yeah, I'm going to lose a couple $1,000,000. So be it. I'll learn from this experience. But you have the opportunity to change your life, and you may miss it just because you're not going to attend. So understand those things. And we also have the VIP opportunity. And I would actually encourage all of you to take the VIP option, not because like it's still very cheap. It's $97. It's never been so cheap. You're going to have the different launches with the speakers. You'll be able to have the Q&A and communicate with people like Lisa Nichols, and communicate with people like Jamie Kern-Lima, and communicate with all of these power houses, women sharing their wisdom with you. Because the most importantly, because like I said, that $97 is not going to change anything for me, but it's going to have you to put a little skin in the game, and you're going to treat that event a little bit different. And because you already put something in it, you're going to probably show up for longer than you would without it. And you probably will be paying more attention to everything that's being said on stage. And you will probably participate in all these assignments and breakout sessions with a different intensity. I hope you can do it for free too. But like I said, I can teach you how to cook, but I cannot make you hungry. So if you don't come hungry to that event, if you do not come willing to learn, willing to stretch, willing to, be a sponge and learn from all these women, because each and every one of them making multiple 7 figures a year. Do you think they can teach you a thing or two? Do you think that they can help you to take your business to the next level? Absolutely. That's the group of people that help me to have my breakthrough. And that's the group of people who can help you to have your breakthrough. So like I said, treat it seriously, treat it with the respect it deserves. And I hope that it's going to be the moment in time when you will be looking back, when your kids and grandkids will be looking back and saying, you know what, that was the time when my mom took those 3 days and she poured all that knowledge and all that wisdom into herself, and she took our entire family to completely new heights that we never could dream of. So you have it right there ready for you. Like I said, it's my gift to the profession. The question is, are you going to take it or not?
Wow, that's incredible, Marina. We have people from all over the world on this call. We have a lot in Africa, in Europe. We have North America.
Did we lose Anne, or did you guys lose me?
We might have lost Anne. Yeah, we did.
Okay.
She'll come back, but that's fine. You know what, yeah. Marina, it's so true. I've actually taken courses online, and because it's free, you just show up if you feel like it or not. And they're not going to take those 3 days seriously. Yet I've invested thousands of dollars in my growth, and I show up. I don't miss a beat. And I get the most value out of what I've invested in over the years.
Right.
And that is the best thing that I've ever done for myself. So I highly recommend that everybody invests in themselves. It is so worth it. I mean, it's so little, $97. I clicked on right away and went VIP.
Yeah, 97 is the VIP. We have the platinums. Those are very small group of people who can come into my house and watch the event there. But it's a small group of people. I mean, I think every single person should be doing the VIP, like I said, because hopefully you're gonna value it differently. Because my goal is to put the big stake in the ground for our profession so the whole world start paying attention to what we have to offer, and of course to put women inside of network marketing profession on the map. So and I would encourage all of you to bring not just your teams, but bring your customers, bring your prospects. And the reason why, because we're going to be talking a lot of principles that are important for women, regardless if they're building network marketing business or if they're out of the business completely. It doesn't matter. The things like overwhelm, the thing is like, how do you, deal with the mom guilt? Because even if they're doing a 9-to-5 job, I'm sure they have even more mom's guilt because they're coming so tired. They have no opportunity to dedicate, time to their kids. They have no freedom to to do what they love to do with them. They have no opportunity to give them a better future. So I'm sure that there is a lot of mom guilt going on outside of network marketing space. So all of those principles are basics and important life-changing principles to every single woman and man, so. But on the other side, when your prospects, when your customers see all of these powerful women coming together and lifting each other up and sharing their ideas and strategies, don't you think they would want to be part of it? Every single one of them would want to be part of this community, because especially with this whole pandemic, with this whole social distancing, it's devastating to see how people are distancing themselves from all different relationships. It's not in the physical form anymore. It's just, we are so far away from each other. We couldn't be farther. So people are craving for, be part of something. People are craving to find their tribe. People are craving to have a bigger mission, to be part of something that is bigger than just paying the bills. People want to be part of the sisterhood. So once they see and find their tribe, don't you think they would want to be part of it? Every single prospect of yours is going to be signing up and it's like, yeah, I want to be with this woman because they believe in me. They see my power. They encourage me. They want me to succeed. I want to be with this woman. So, it's like, in my opinion, it's the best recruiting tool that you can ever imagine.
I agree.
Yes. 100%. And that's something that we all need to take very seriously, is getting as many people into this event as possible. Our Zoom room is almost full. And if we need to, we'll look for another one, because I know that we will have so many amazing people joining us. And I'm so sorry I got kicked out, but for me and for all of us, we need to make that time. We need to get enough rest so that if we're going till 1 or 2 in the morning, we go till 1 or 2 in the morning. We participate in the breakouts. We're there for the speakers, for the lunches. We just need to be part of it, because it is life-changing information we're going to get. And when Marina was talking about all of the different aspects of women in business, I'm on my own. I tend to be pretty straight ahead. I don't really think of myself as a woman with struggles or, a couple with struggles. But I'll tell you what, there's some things there that really resonated with me. And that whole heart thing about, not wanting to leave people behind, there's going to be so much that each one of us is going to gain, whether you're a woman or whether you're a man who wants to have great women on his team. My goodness, we are going to have an amazing time. And Marina, I know that your time is up. You have a very, very tight schedule. We are so very grateful and thankful to have had you on this call. You have inspired every one of us. I can tell you that our room is going to be full. We are going to be overflow. We are going to fill 2 rooms if we need to, because from this call, every one of us is going to go and get some more guests to join us, because they will be as inspired as all of us. And I mean, what better place could you be in than an environment of support and empowerment and success and positive? I mean, my goodness, we have something amazing to look forward to. So thank you again for being on the call. Tammy, any last words from you?
Oh, just thank you so much for taking the time. We really, really appreciate that. We have recorded it, so we are going to be getting it in every single platform. We will get the Global Max team on this call. And I think it's really good that men actually participate, because a majority of the teams have a lot of women with different struggles. So they can relate to events like this, and they'll learn how to work within their women in the teams. And we put together a Strong Max Women Facebook group, empowerment of women. We have a passion for helping and serving women. And I love the Men of Max, because they're very supportive in elevating women. So thank you.
Well, yes, thank you so much, Anne, and thank you so much, Tammy, for your kind words. And you're absolutely right. First of all, of course, all the men are invited to be part of it. The only reason why it's called the Most Powerful Women Network Marketing Event is because I want to showcase women. I want to put women on stage and highlight them. But every smart man has to be part of this event, because like you said, those are the teams that they have to lead. They need to know how to, you know, obviously we're not going to solve the ancient problem of, you know, women from men from Mars and women from Venus and whatever, but at least we're going to help them to see, you know, what excites us, what motivates us, like how to help us to step into our true potential, you know, how to, you know, be the best version of ourselves. So man understanding those key principles is very important. But also and like you said, I can guarantee you they're going to be different topics that can resonate and will resonate with each and every one of you. But the rest of them, it's important for you to know how to deal with them, because guess what? Somebody on your team will have that challenge. Somebody on your team will be going through a particular tough time, and they will come to you as a leader, as a coach, as a mentor for help. So you need to know how to navigate those tough waters. So even if it does not necessarily particular topic resonates with you, which I still cannot imagine will, you still know that there are going to be a lot of people on your team who needs that information, and you can help them by you becoming a better leader and you improving your skill set and you becoming better and stronger, so you can help them to step into their true power and kind of like, you know, do more for themselves and believe more in themselves.
Yes, definitely. Absolutely. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm really excited. I know that everyone on this call is very excited as well. So I don't know, Marina, if you can see everyone. Everyone has their videos on, and let's show our appreciation for Marina. Let's give her a big kiss and a wave so that she can see that we love her so much. We can't wait to see you in 2 weeks. We'll finish off the call, guys, and let you know exactly how you can register, the dates, the times, okay, so that you know exactly how you can get registered for the event. So thank you, Marina, for being here. We love you, we appreciate you, and we're
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm looking forward to see you all at the women's event, and it's going to be fun and exciting. All right, you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, May 14th, 15th, and 16th, 3 days. It will go from, so I'm just looking at the dates. That's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 14th, 15th, 16th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It will go from 8 a.m. Pacific time until 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific time. So for those on Eastern time, that starts at 11 a.m. For Ghana time, that would start at 3 p.m. and go until about midnight or so. And in Nigeria, that would be starting at 4 p.m. and going until about 1 a.m. or so. All right, so very similar to the GoPro hours that most of us attended in December. All right, so just keep that in your mind. If you're working, try and get the time off. Luckily, 2 of the days are a Saturday and a Sunday. But just like Marina said, you just want to block that time. You know, if you have a young family at home, see if there's someone who can help out with the children. Whatever you have to do, see how you can carve out that time. Sometimes people even leave their environment and go somewhere else for those 3 days because you just don't want to miss anything, that's for sure. So I'm going to type into the chat the Zoom link. Right now we're sitting at about 240 people. The room, it'll just be the Max Associates. And if we have it completely private, if we fill it totally, which I'm very sure we will, then we will have the ability to speak, chat, talk about Max or answer questions, because if it's a public room, as with any GoPro event, you cannot talk about your products, you cannot mention your company name, you really can't, you know, it has to be very generic, because the fact that these generic events work so well, and this is something that Eric and Marina have really put into place. It's very beautiful. You would never prospect anyone who you meet in a network marketing pro environment, ever. In fact, I don't recommend it in any network marketing environment, because everybody has a company that they're with and everyone is happy with their company. And it is not your place to go and find people in other companies. It is your place to find people who would be interested in what you're doing, who are not maybe in network marketing or who are not with a company. Okay, we don't have to go chasing people from other companies. There are a million people we can be talking to. So if we have our own Zoom room, we can actually talk amongst ourselves. And if we don't have our own Zoom room, then you have to be a little bit more deliberate in not talking about Max or our products or anything like that. So let me type it into the chat, but if you have a pen, you can write this down, and then we'll take any questions that you have as well. So if you have a pen, the website is www.mpw for Most Powerful Women, MPW private, okay, .com/Max. So mpwprivate.com/Max. I've just put it into the page. And on that site, I'm very sure that you would be able to register for the VIP ticket if that's something that you want to do. I'm actually going to check that out as well. If it's not on that page, I will find out how we can get the VIP ticket for anyone who wants it. So mpwprivate.com/Max. Now, if you've already registered for the event, if you've already gone to that link and you've registered, and by the way, there were about 50 or so people that probably registered before the private link was up. So the network marketing pro team have already found those people and they've asked to move them into our room. Okay, so if you registered, as long as you wrote your company name as Max International or Max Philippines or Max Nigeria or Max International LLC, any version of Max, then we've looked at it. Tammy and I have looked at it and we've let them know, yes, put those people into our room. Probably in about a week's time, we're actually going to be able to see who's in our room. We'll have a dashboard and we can work with it. So if you have any question, you can ask. A lot of you, we have a GoPro attendees WhatsApp page that many of you are in because you attended GoPro. So we can use that page for the Most Powerful Women as well. If you're not in that page, just ask your team leader to add you, okay, or send you the invitation link. Okay, so if anyone has registered, if you've registered already, just type a yes into the chat so we can see all of your amazing, good. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Oh, fantastic. Wow.
And even if you've done VIP, share that with everybody. Just put VIP.
Oh, yes. If anyone has done VIP, put put VIP into the chat. Seeing a lot of yeses. I know a lot of you are part of GoPro as well. So you already know the value you're going to get. But this is a great opportunity to think of any prospects you have, anyone you've been talking to about Max, especially women who are business minded. They will love this. They will see what a supportive environment is. Do you know there are so many people in network marketing that won't even know this event is happening? So the fact that you actually have a front row seat, that you actually have had a call with Marina, that you know everything that's happening and you can invite your guests to join this. I mean, just like Delia shared about Fran, it was what sealed the deal with her to come and join Max. And believe me, it's going to do the same thing for your prospects. So all of you, I'm sure, have at least 20, 30, 40, 50 women prospects you've been talking to. Make sure you reach out to all of them. And I would recommend that you make a phone call, okay? Because a phone call is going to be night and day different than sending them a text message, sending them an email, sending them a WhatsApp message. So call them and say, listen, I know we've been talking for some time about our business, but there's going to be an amazing opportunity for women entrepreneurs. It's free to come as my guest, right? You can let them know it's free to come as my guest. I think you'd really enjoy it, and it will show you the kind of environment, the kind of personal development we get to do as a team in Max. So I think it would be great for you to come, you know, and give them that flavor. It's a different flavor than maybe they've seen before about products and the compensation plan. It's going to be a personal development angle that you can share with them, and they'll be very, very excited. Oh, great. I'm seeing a lot of yeses. So if anyone has any questions, you can either raise your hand or type it into the chat. Tammy, is there anything that you want to share as well? And then we'll answer any questions, but we can close it off as well if we don't have any questions.
I'm just really happy that you mentioned to invite everybody, because people are looking. They're looking. If you don't call them up to look at this, and it happens all the time, somebody else has got that person on their list, whether it's a friend, you know, they've got them on the list. So contact everybody. Look at this as a tool for you to have new business partners. And at the same time, you want to get all of your business partners engaged in this. You know, she's very right. You know, when something's free, people tend to not show up. So, you know, it's important to create value. Everything is about value. And so you make sure people show up to the events.
Yeah, definitely. And that means that you have to not only call your prospects, but call your team members, because some people are not connected. They may not know that this is even happening. So if whatever size team you have, try to make a personal call to them so that you can share your own excitement about what they're going to see, so that they will then carve out the time. The personal call, you know, Eric tells us in our mastermind, because I mastermind with them every week with 6- and 7-figure earners. And he tells us that, you know, the $1 million earners, the difference between what they do and what others do, it's all in promotion. Promote, promote, promote. You've all heard promoting events. And, you know, putting a notice into the chat is one thing. Sending a text is another thing, but calling and just sharing your passion and your excitement is a totally another story. I remember Chris asked me, and I love him for this, when I was promoting GoPro last year, he asked me, he said, now I don't even want to ask this, but are you getting anything for, you know, the people that sign up for GoPro? You know, is there some kind of affiliate program? Because I was promoting it so hard that it was like it was my own benefit, you know. And I mean, it's not. It's just that I so want you all to have that knowledge, and you need to have that same passion in your heart for your team members, for your prospects, because it is going to change their lives. All of you who attended GoPro, most of you for the very first time, you know the value that you got. And if we were not promoting it, you know, Chris and Tammy promoted, Mike LeBrun promoted. If we were not promoting it, Dr. KOA promoted, Wattmaster promoted. I mean, Wattmaster arranged events in every single Max office in Ghana, you know, but that's because I called them all and I said, guys, we've got to promote. We've got to, what can we do? That's why you all got t-shirts. That's why you all got, you know, stuff, gifts, because I just wanted you there. And then that becomes infectious. That becomes like a virus that's going to infect everybody. So you can do that for your team, right? Because I don't know them. Tammy doesn't know them all. What Master doesn't know them all. Dr. KOA, Catherine, we don't know all your people. You have to be that virus. You have to be that infection that's going to get into people, that they can't wait for this event, that they have it on their calendar, that you are creating some noise. You're maybe having your own little WhatsApp group. You're creating some excitement. You're having a party together. You know, just like Lou said, she had everyone over to her house. They all watched it together, you know, so create some excitement around it. Be a promoter. And that is your first step to becoming a big, big, big earner with Max. Okay, so take it like you were going to be paid $1,000 for every person that joined, or $100,000 for every person that joined, and just get people into this event. If we run out of space in our Zoom room, by the way, the Zoom room is not for VIPs, it's for all of us. Okay, it's for all of us. It's not just for the VIPs. So make sure, if you haven't registered, you need to go to that mpwprivate.com/max. Get registered right away, because I sense we're going to be full very soon. And the faster that we can open up a new Zoom room to have the rest of our Max people in it, the better, because after a certain date, they won't do any more private rooms. Okay. All right, so any questions before we close off? We've taken our good solid hour. We're right on the hour mark. So I can see some of you smiling.
What's the last day for them to register to be able to put into this group? Because I'm sure that they're going to have deadline dates for stuff.
Yes, it's true. Let me see. I did get an email. I will check. I'll check on that. I'll let everyone know. All right. We'll put it into the Strong Max Women group as well, because we're going to continue to put, and this live event also streamed to some of the other platforms. So you're welcome to share it to any other platforms. I see Dr. Jules on the call. Welcome. I haven't seen everyone, so it's awesome. Hey, Dr. Jules. Yeah, so we streamed it to the Max Nigeria Facebook platforms, and we'll put the deadline. We'll try and get it out and share it. So just get as many people in as possible, so that we make sure we have us all together, because it's really, really fun when you're together, right? When we can see each other, when we can be chatting in the chat, when we can all be excited together. It's really a great time. All right, fantastic. Any last comments, questions? I know you're all muted, so it's not even like you can say anything.
I'd love to see in 2021 many female diamond leaders. So who wants to be a female Strong Max Women diamond leader?
I see Dr. Jules, I see Monique, I see Laura, Delia, awesome. Good, we know you're coming. Good. I see some men are they want to change their sex and become a female diamond. It's okay, Michael. You can be a male diamond. We know you love we know we love the
women. Yeah. So
yeah. Awesome. Absolutely. Great. All right. Well, let's, I think we can close off the call. We don't want to take too much of your time, but I'm so happy that you could all come. This was a great turnout. So we all have work to do. We just have to get busy inviting, calling people personally, making sure our team members and our guests, our prospects are there on the event with us. Awesome. Oh, I see a lot of me's for diamonds. We're going to have a lot of diamonds in 2021. Amazing. Okay, everyone. So have an awesome night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.